Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to go to the App Store or Google Play Store and download the app Adobe Fill and Sign. Looks like this. But when you first open it up, you won't have anything in there. It'll walk you through a tutorial. Okay? But I'm going to get out of that. And when you go to the link that I sent you, it'll bring you to the last minute trip release form site, which has step-by-step directions. Sorry for all the open tabs. But if you don't understand the step-by-step directions, you can watch this video. You will click on Download File on your smartphone or tablet. If you have an iPhone, you will click on More up in the right. Now, when you click on More, you will scroll over till you see Import with Adobe Fill and Sign. You open that up, and you zoom in by the pinch-unpinch method, and you just have to tap on the line. So I hereby consent to my child, and then you tap on it, and you fill in the student name there. And once you fill this out once, it'll start to remember the different things that you put in. So what you saw me just do is I pressed and held on the blue box and just adjusted where it sat on the line. And then all you have to do is just tap somewhere else and you can fill in different areas. So and so is X years old, whether your student is 12, 13, 14, whatever. And from today's date, oops, there we go. Press just tap on the line. Don't press and hold. You'll get that funky box. So you'll put the date here. So month and day. And then make sure you tap above the line. And it'll go where it's supposed to. And then you'll type in the year. Now, and then you'll go through the end of whatever the event is. So if we were doing multiple days, that is where you'd fill in the last day of the trip. But being that this is just a movie, you would again put today, and it'll start filling it in for you, and the date. Right? So once you fill all that in, there needs to be a signature. And what you'll do is you'll tap on the pen signal right here. Now, I already made a signature, but I'll show you how. This is what it'll look like when you first do it. You create a signature. Your parent has to be the one to do this. You just sign it with your finger. And you can tell it to save it so that next time you have to fill this out, you don't have to sign anything. The other thing you can do is take a picture of your signature or upload one. So I'm going to put my signature in here. And yeah, it looks kind of funky, but it's what it is, you know what I mean? So you hit done, and you can actually resize it and reposition it. Just make sure that it's on the line. And again, you'll put the date. And again, if you need to put in the medical information and whatever, you can do so. Now once you hit done, it'll upload the most recent form at the top. So what you'll do is you'll tap on that form, then you'll click your output box. Then you'll go to your default mail sender. For me, it's the normal mail app. And then you'll put in the to, you'll type encounter 412 youth at Gmail. I have it saved as youth calendar because that's also the email that will send you calendar updates if you opt into doing that. And you change the subject from what's there to student release form. Let me send that. So actually, student release form and release form both will work. Both of these are in the Encounter browser or email. And what'll happen is every 15 minutes, I have Google Docs search the Encounter email for something with either of these titles in it. And what it'll do is it'll open the email and save the attachment into a Dropbox that I have set up. The attachment is the PDF, and if you look, the PDF has the information that we put in it already. We've got date put in there, we've got the signature on there, we scroll up, X years old just like before, date, year, today, student name, it's all in there. And what will happen is that'll automatically upload into the Dropbox, and you will receive a confirmation email once it has been uploaded to the folder saying that your submission has been received or your form has been received. And when that comes in, I'll show you what that looks like. So as you can see, I got an email from the youth email saying that I have a new student release form in my folder in the Google Drive from both subject lines, student release form and release form. So that means if I go over to the Google Drive into student release form folder, I have two with today's date. See, it says modified July 11th, 2017. I click on it, and the form that we filled out with the signature and how old and the student name and etc. is all there, and it's digitally uploaded, and there's a track record of when these things have been submitted and for what student and everything else. So I can go in and read every single one of these and say, yes, so-and-so has a permission slip, so-and-so has a permission slip, and they're already set and taken care of. After your form has been submitted and you get the upload done, you should receive a message that says got it, and it'll say your form has been received, thank you, and then from me, Pastor Joshua Blankenhorn.